further ado, I'm going to welcome everybody to session 6 of the Shadow of Fae. It's been 2 weeks for us, it's been a week for everybody on YouTube. Hopefully, if the videos don't fuck up again. It was really weird. There's one video that released, which was like a part 2 to a session, but it released as the first video. When they were all scheduled, I screwed up the scheduling, so it was totally out of context.
Oh well.
I've sorted it out in the playlist now. I will apologise to everybody, both players and YouTube viewers. I'm not well. I might be blowing my nose, coughing, sneezing. I'll try to keep it to a minimum and turn away from the mic when it happens. But I've got a cold. What can you do? Right, okay.
Get good.
Get good.
I was going to say, just be careful as well. He's got a proper man sneeze, so he will literally scream the place down.
Yeah,
so be careful, headphone viewers.
Yeah, it's properly loud, and it comes in 3s or 4s normally.
Yeah, so
you really need to get yourself like a cough and sneeze button.
someone once told me that if you sneeze 3 times in a row, you have to say throw a party.
No, if it's more, if it's more than 3 times, he gets told to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. No.
Right.
What kind of friends are they?
Bless you. Shut the fuck up.
That's my wife. That's what kind of friends those are.
Hey, I do it too. Don't give her all the credit.
So, to start the session off, let's do the recap and earn your hero points for today.
Hi.
Sarah doesn't have an excuse because I put the recap for the session in Discord 2 weeks ago.
She can read it all off and she's got the full thing going at everybody.
God, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have the recap at all.
Right, go on you. There you go.
Well, when we started off, we just headed down into that tunnel underneath the slightly toasted caravan.
I don't know what you're on about.
Fought the goblins. Dubar fell onto a spike trap. Super fun. And Maeve cast sleep into the passageway and put a couple of goblins to sleep.
Bit easier for a while.
Goblins were a lot harder than we thought they would be, and several of us got very badly hurt.
Although Dubar did kick one in half, so winning.
Yeah, that was great.
So we used up all of our spell slots. And then we figured out that that wasn't the complete quest, and that there was more. Because we found something about an orc in a cave somewhere.
Well, we'd interrogated that one goblin that we kept alive, who told us that there were more just up the path in that
That's right.
cave.
And underneath the throne of the goblin was a bag with some coins in, right?
Yeah, yep. Not very many. But yeah, it was still significant enough for up. What the heck?
60 silver, 15 gold.
There was also a letter in Orcish.
I should probably bring up my character.
Would help. So yes, the letter was signed by War Chief Cram, and it's got a phrase saying "Let chaos reign." And there's apparently a sign that 2 people will know about. And then everyone's decided to head back to the city and do a full translation of the letter.
You missed out the
That's what I've got.
ambush that we set outside of the cave down the road.
Yeah.
And we basically took out the sentries at the front in one surprise round.
Mm-hmm.
And then we snuck into the cave, but Dobar kind of like ran in there.
Dubar ran in. I think it was me that ran in because they wound up attacking me first. Oh.
It's what's colloquially known as doing a Leroy Jenkins.
I thought I was actually being pretty sneaky, to be fair. But then there was like 2 or 3 of them down the path. I was like, oh shit!
Yeah, pretty much.
There was a mage, right?
Yeah,
And it did something
was
to
it?
Dobar.
Was it the mage that I wound up actually splitting in two with my own sword? Was it the mage or was it a different god? Was it a
could
different
have
goblin?
been. It's been
Not
2 weeks,
sure.
and
Yeah.
I didn't write down who killed what, so.
But basically, in front of Dubar, the mage sliced open a goblin.
You guys basically went in the correct way and took them all out, and then Rory and Nameless were doing
Nameless went-
special ops. We took out a couple of goblins who were asleep, and
You know,
we
going
were
through the
sneaking
whole
our way in, doing all the hand
cabins, going,
signals and everything.
Oh, everybody's dead.
Look, to be fair,
Oh well.
it didn't actually matter which way you went in, but they made a load of noise in the south, so the enemies inside reacted to that, where you guys snuck in.
Yeah, we went Rainbow Sixed it and got nothing, and they got everything.
But what we found out was they had bugger all loot, because the loot had been moved somewhere else, probably to where that war chief is.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna warn you. If I dip out suddenly, thunderstorm.
Oh,
Nice. Okay.
Huge
You
boom
said,
right over
ooh,
the
just
building.
at the right moment when I was revealing the big plot hook.
cool. Yeah.
I think the orc had 10 gold from memory, but then, yeah, no, nothing else on it.
That's 100 silver, right?
Something like that. I'd have to look at the other session notes.
Oh, and we've got loads of ears now.
Yes.
Yeah,
We've got
And we
both
have to
sets of
choose
ears.
which ones we're going to hand in.
well, the left, I'd say, because we've got 15 of those, and we've only got 9 of the right.
What are we going to do with them? We're just going to let them rot in our bags.
Ew.
No, we need somebody who's got like a disguise thingy.
Well,
and-
there's a downtime activity. Somebody you could dry them out and make a necklace.
Ew.
Ooh. You'd have to ask Dubar if he wanted to do that.
You probably
Take 'em
would.
to the-
be fair.
The local goblin plastic surgeon. See if he needs them.
Hang him around your neck like
I mean,
Cardassian neck
are we not?
bone.
Are we not handing them in to get the reward? Like, why are we hanging on to them
That's-
anyway?
Yeah,
No, because
So-
we're only allowed to hang in
one
Like-
set.
one set.
Okay, well, if someone else wants to keep the 9, sure, but I'd personally toss them off a bridge.
Personally, I would get somebody to like disguise themselves and see if we can reap the second lot of rewards.
But if you want to
That's
do that,
Lenora showing
won't
her
stop you.
face.
but
That's not
if
something
you,
Maeve would do.
I'm
no,
just
if
throwing
Rory
it out
finds
there.
out you're doing that, you'd be in trouble. So whoever's doing that is going to have to be sneaky.
That's not me.
We don't actually have
Maybe
a rogue,
Dawson.
so it's not very. We could.
Well, either way, I think you've earned your hero points. That was a pretty good recap. And 10 out of 10 for Lilith for studying. Because she wasn't in last session.
Yay!
What are you rolling?
No, I'm not rolling anything. I'm dropping my wrist support.
Alright, okay. It sounded
It's
like
stuck
a
to
really
my
big,
arm, so
heavy-
when I moved my arm, it fell off my desk. Okay, so we'll pick the action back up. It is now about 20 past 2 in the afternoon. You've cleared out the place, you've looted it, you've found that letter. I believe you said you was going to head back to the city. Is that what you're going to do?
Was there anything that any of us could remember to delve deeper into this place?
Not this place necessarily, but
Mhm.
did anyone, now that we're not in a rush, want to have a closer look at that watchtower on the way back?
I'd go for that. It's going to be on the way back anyway.
Yeah, we might as
Yeah.
well.
Okay.
Right, okay. So, you leave Dead Man's Tree and you start heading back towards the road. How are you proceeding? Are you just walking normally? You walking stealthily? What are you doing?
Like the reservoir
Definitely
dogs.
Skipping along the road.
Right, okay, so you start doing that back towards the road from Dead Man's Tree. Callista, can you roll a d6 for me, please?
Sure.
Oh, goblins!
Oh no.
Oh, can I ask how much health points have I got?
I don't think you got hit last session, actually.
If you have a look in Foundry, your character sheet's up to date there. So yeah, you're missing 2 hit points.
Wow!
We
That's
looked
pretty
after you.
cool. Yay! I mean, she didn't go great.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's start.
Yes. What did you roll?
I rolled a 3.
Excellent.
Oh.
So as you walking merrily through the forest, back towards the road, not paying any mind to how you're doing it, you hear coming from the bushes quite close by to the path, some rustling, and then you hear a slight and 3 gnolls jump out in front of you. I need you all to roll initiative.
Yay!
Welcome to your random encounter.
We're doing that in Foundry, I'm imagining.
You can do it however you like, but if you want to do it in Foundry, you can just give me 1 sec. I'll have to add you to a combat encounter.
I'll do
Yeah.
everything.
And I've got my... Right, which one's going to be nice?
I got 3.
Oh, I got 6. Oops.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, wow, we've done well.
Right, so Lilith got a what?
I got
That's
6.
6. Rory got a
3.
3. A 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dirty 20 for me.
Dirty
Wow.
20 for
Of course, the elf gets that.
Hey, I'm an elf and I got 10.
Maeve got a 10.
Wow.
Okay. What? We got here for Callie.
I rolled a 5.
Nameless. What did we
Yeah,
get?
we might be
7.
7.
Oh, that
me to
storm
roll for
is
Dubar?
right over my area.
Yeah, give Dubar a roll for me.
Dubar's is also a 9 on my die, so I don't know what his initiative bonus is.
Not much.
That's fine.
Just give me 1 sec.
Like, not much. Sometimes.
Where is it?
Ow.
I can't. I hate that character sheet in Foundry now. How about the Shaw Collector? Right, he's got
You've got
plus
to be
1.
nice to your AI or they'll remember.
Yeah.
No,
what-
I'm constantly abusing my
you got a
elf.
10 then. You said you rolled a 9, didn't you?
I got a 10, I rolled a 9.
Or Dubar.
Same
For
as Dubar.
Yeah. Right. So
My dexterity is a +1 if you...
that's fine. So actually, you're both the same.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's...
Yeah, I'll let you. You'll both go in the same round.
Okay.
Screw it. So it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna be NPC in Dubar anyway. Right. So
That's there, right.
but you there, you there, you there. you
Wait, if
there.
he's an NPC, can we use him to clear mines again? Or traps?
I suppose. No, I'll let you do that. Luckily though, the gnolls rolled a 2, so even
Ah.
those of you who rolled really shit are still going first. Okay, so
Well,
let me activate this.
Foundry's not loading for me.
Yeah, you just dropped out.
Just trying to join again.
No worries. Vanera's up first anyway.
That's low.
You're almost last, so you got time.
woo!
When you are in, and you're all ready, Vanera, you're up first. You see these 3 gnolls coming out of the
Okey-dokey.
bushes in front of you.
Knowles.
I'll move to there. And I'm pretty sure I'm well within range of my longbow, so
Oh yeah.
I'll take a shot at the one on the right. One here.
The one with the wooden surround, okay.
Yep. Da-da-da-da. 17 to hit.
17 will hit, yeah.
Cool. Am I in
Give me
fact
some
rolling a
damage.
d8? Yes, I am. Plus 7 damage.
7 damage, excellent. Okay, so your arrow flies true straight into the knoll, hits it sort of like centre mass. It staggers back a little bit, yelps like a dog. I'm not going to do silly noises because my throat's not great. You got anything else you want to do? Or is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Right, okay, Maeve, you're up. And then
Oh wow, okay. I hadn't
Duba.
realised I was quite so quickly afterwards.
Nameless, you will be the next one.
I'm gonna grab a couple of little bits out of my bag, crush them all up together and sprinkle it out, and I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter on to our
The one with the stone. Right, okay.
Wisdom 13.
Wisdom 13. Okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's a failure.
So, the target must succeed, yada yada yada, or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand for the duration. It's on its back, howling to itself.
Okay, drops to the prone, drops prone, rolling about, thinks whatever you've just done is the funniest thing it's ever seen. Its companions sort of stare to it, dumbfounded.
At the end of its turn, it can make another wisdom save.
Right, okay. Well, it's a 13, is it? Just so I don't have to
Yeah. And anytime anybody hits it as well.
Right. Cool. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Right, Dubar's going to do something, and then Nameless, you're up.
I will move behind Callista though.
Okay,
yeah.
Dubar is... Where is he? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, he can run right up. Boom. He's going to run right up to this guy here. And then he's going to take a swing with his Great Axe. Not going to rage right now. That's a 17 on the die, plus stuff is definitely going to hit. And that is going to be... I haven't got... Roll a d12 for me. I haven't got one out.
Me?
Yeah.
That's a 10 on the die.
Excuse me. Sorry. 10 on the die, plus 3, so it's 13 damage. Okay, it's 13. So, Dubar swings down at the one that's got the arrow through it, cutting its head in two. That one goes down dead. Right. Nameless. You're up. Lilithia next.
Nameless?
He's counting.
Yeah. He's gonna rush up with his sword. Do a two-handed assault.
Even this little hop as he swings.
You're gonna go against the one that's prone.
Yep.
Okay, so you get
14.
advantage on this. You get advantage on the attack.
17.
17. That one hits. Give me a damage roll, please.
$10.
10 damage, nice. So you run in there, and with it rolling about prone, you get a really hefty strike on it, slicing it right across from shoulder down to hip. It's not quite spilling out with guts, but it's not far off. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Lilith, you're up. Callie, you're next.
Yep. So, I may move there, because then if I am there... Cool. I would actually like to do true... I'm going to move, and I'm going to do True Strike on one of the knolls. It's 30-foot range, so I may be able to look at this one.
Right.
next
Okay.
to the one that's died, just to then see
True
about its
strike gives you
defenses.
advantage, right? So
Yeah, on your next
people
attack.
already have advantage to hit it, don't they?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
The
fine.
one
Then
that's-
I'll just use Firebolt then as my cantrip from where I
Right.
am. That's
If he
fine.
goes against the one that's prone, actually, he needs to make a wisdom
Yes, he
saving
does.
throw.
Oh, he might get
so-
up actually. So
Yeah, he passed, but he can't get up because it's not his turn, so he's still prone for now.
Yeah.
Ranged
so-
attacks on a prone creature are at disadvantage. Melee attacks are at advantage.
Okay, that's fine.
So if you're doing your
So-
fireball, it's at disadvantage.
Yes, that's fine. 10.
10 is a miss, unfortunately.
That's
So
fine.
you point your finger, your firebolt goes off, but as it starts to come round from its hideous laughter, you just miss, and your firebolt scorches the grass close to its head.
Okay. Cool. I will move there. Yeah, I'm gonna move so as I'm a little bit there.
Right,
There we
excellent.
are.
So is that the end of your turn?
And yep, that's everything.
Right, okay. Callie, you're up. Rory, you're next.
Okay, let's see here. It's what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I believe I can get here. So I'm gonna move to this unfortunate knoll that no longer needs to be living. And I'm going to use my ancestral sword. It might help. There we go. Okay, so.
So a melee attack is an advantage.
Oh, nice.
He's not
Okay.
got up yet.
So happens I have 2d20s. Well, 12.
12 is a miss.
Damn.
So as you go to strike,
But-
he's recovering, and you just, as he rolls over to start getting up, you just hit the ground next to him rather than him. Right, so it's your movement action. I don't think you got any bonus actions at this point, have you?
No,
Right.
I don't.
Okay. Rory, your go. And then it's the Knolls.
okay. I'm gonna toll the dead, the one lying on the floor.
Holy shit. Right, okay, what's the save?
I think it's 13 wisdom.
I'm going to stop using that dice. It's rolled a 2 3 times in a row.
No, no.
So, yeah, that's a fail.
Alright, so everyone hears the dreaded bell that emanates from another plane of existence, and you just hear this dong, dong, and Rory just says, "Your time is up." And then
Excellent.
wounds open up on him, the usual, and I roll a d12 because he's already wounded, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Come on, Schwartz. Oh, no, 1.
One! Oh, God.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's horrible. Alright. So, you cast Toll of the Dead, everybody hears the bell. Rory very confidently thinks he's got this. But for whatever reason, Ithas must be in a lot of pain right now, and the power doesn't quite come through. Causing a little bit of damage, but nowhere near as much as Rory expected. Anything else?
No. Rory mutters something about his lord needing to buffer.
That's not what EXE is not working.
Disconnected
Says-
from the satellites.
It says 404 God not found.
So, at the start of the Knoll's turn, this one right here is gonna stand up using half of its movement. Then the one at the back here is gonna use a should he do that? Yeah, he's going to use a longbow actually, and he's going to attack Nameless. I'm not using that fucking dice.
At
fuck's
point
sake.
blank.
He's not.
RDM
point
really champions us, you know.
Not this one. This one, Ian. Doesn't matter because my other die rolled a 2. So he fucking misses.
Yes.
Wow.
If that is with us.
Yes. So both my d20s have been rolling 2s. Cool. So this one here is at the end, after it tries to attack, it's going to move up into melee range anyway. This one that is injured and has just stood up, he is going to. I don't know where's that. He's going to make a bite attack against Callie, who tried to hit him with a sword. Holy shit!
Okay.
Right, okay, so that's that's a 13 to hit.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Yeah, so he misses that one. That's the end of their turn. So you're back to the top of the round.
I just see him bite air.
So you can spend a minute discussing it if you want to. If you don't, which I understand that you might not want to, because this is an easy fight. Vanera, you're up first.
Well, does it cost me any movement to get over whatever this thing is?
No, just treat it as normal terrain.
Okay.
Just a random map that I pulled.
Alright, I'll come across to you. I think I can make it today. With 35, and I'll take a longbow shot at him. The one to back.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Reminds me of the Baldur's Gate random encounter screen, actually.
Hmm.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Kind of.
Lost my d20, what the hell? 1 second.
I didn't move it.
Wow.
That's fine.
Obviously, the D20 doesn't like
Faye's
you.
got all the d20s.
Yeah.
What? No, never.
You
Not
got a
me.
whole bin of them, haven't you?
Dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, definitely hits.
Sweet.
They're not named at all.
Oh no.
All
6 damage.
600 of your children.
6.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh wow.
This one hits. Doesn't do quite as much damage as last time, but it's still a solid hit. As the arrow buries itself into the shoulder. Is there anything else you'd like to do? If not,
I'm good.
Maeve, you're up, and then Dubar.
Come up and behind Rory and just go. Is it always this treacherous everywhere outside Avalon? And I'll just hook a firebolt out into the distance. Go over to this one.
You're gonna try and attack it through Rory, through the guy in front of it, and that one.
Well, I'm sort of like peering round Rory.
Alright. He's gonna get a +2 to his armor class, because you're attacking the rear one.
That's a 14 plus 5, 19.
19, even with a +2, you still hit.
That is a 1d10 fire damage. 2!
2!
Fire damage! Woohoo!
Okay, so your
Yeah, well, 2.
your firebolt
You
just
trying to
grazes.
conjure fire?
Your firebolt just grazes this knoll in the back as you try to aim between everybody that's fighting in front of you, causing minimum damage, or minimal damage, but still damage. Right, so Dubar is right there. He is. I don't think this fight is enough to make him try to rage. In fact, I think he's out of rages anyway. He's going to make an attack against the one right there.
In the official rules, it's called out of fucks.
Yeah. So he rolled a 9, but he has got a plus. Where's Dubar?
A minimum of +5, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, it's got
After
plus
using
5. So
oil
it's
base.
14. That one misses as he comes in, but he's narrowly missing it. In fact, it shaves the arm of the null with his axe, not causing any damage, but giving it a nice bald spot. That's the end of Dubar's turn. Nameless, you're up. Then Lilith.
Cool.
Well, I'm gonna stab the one that's rolling on the ground in front of me.
He's up now. He's not right. He used his.
I'm gonna stab the one that was rolling on the ground in front of me.
Okay, so normal roll this time.
That's a 12.
The 12
Or
is
no.
gonna miss.
Wait. No, I'm wrong. 14.
Still gonna miss, unfortunately.
Lame.
So, as this one's getting a shave on its arm, you go in to stab it, but he's now looking at Dubar, and he just turns around as you go for the lunge, and you stab air behind it. Right. Are you going to do anything else, or if not, it's Lilith. Followed
I have
by...
nothing left.
Okay, so Lilith, you're up. Callie, you're next.
Cool. I am going to try my firebolt again, and I am going to go for the knoll at the back.
Same as me.
Yeah.
Yay!
She's got a bit of a clearer view of it than you do.
Oh yeah.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Let's forget about that. It was a 2.
Oh no.
You're not feeling it.
No.
Yeah, the elemental plane of fire is probably the same place where Ithas is, and it's occupied right now.
So, whether it's nerves because you're still panicking about maybe something going wrong with your magic or not, you try to aim at this knoll in the back, and instead you hit the tree that's close to it.
Yep. Oh dear, never mind.
Any movement, or are you staying put?
I'm gonna stay put.
Right, okay, so that brings us to Callie with Rory on deck.
Okay. I'm going to try again and stab this guy. Well, hit
Okay,
him
go
with
for
my
it.
sword. Hit him with
So,
my sword.
Normal roll this time, because he's no longer
Yep.
prone.
Yeah. Oh my god. 8.
Oh no!
I
he's-
am not rolling well.
Unfortunately, as you bring your sword around, you realise that, this is like the Muhammad Ali of gnolls. He's just dodging and weaving at every single attack that's coming towards him.
Yeah.
The other one's Chris Eubank.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the best.
Right, okay, well, if that's the end of your turn, Rory, you're up.
It is.
Alright. Rory
I'm just gonna
holds
run
his
through
holy
it.
symbol and mutters a prayer, saying,
Get away.
"Please, Ithas." And he casts Hold the Dead again on the wounded one.
Right, okay. So that is wisdom. Oh, excellent. He passed this time.
Oh, that's not excellent. You're supposed to be sad when we miss.
No, I'm rooting for you, but at the same time, I wanted the combat to last more than 2 minutes. So...
We wouldn't want to do a Vincent Dragon Rider, would we?
No. Right, so
Counter
again, you tried to cast Toll the Dead, but it just seems that error 404, God not found, for whatever reason. So that brings us to the gnolls. The gnoll that is in combat basically with Callie and Nameless. He is feeling a bit cocky about himself now, and he is going to use his spear and try and stab Callie. And that will be a 14 to hit this time.
Absolutely not.
Excuse me. I do apologise for all the coughing. Okay. The one behind is
Keep
going to
trying.
do the same thing against Nameless. And that will be a 16 to hit Nameless.
Just made it inside.
Just made it. Right, okay. So, okay, drop that dice, never mind. You take, with that, 6 points of piercing damage as it rams its spear home. As it does that, it is going to then 5, 10, 15 feet and run around you. Not breaking contact, or just getting onto the other side. That brings us back to the top of the round. So it will be Vanera followed by Maeve.
Oh.
I find that-
Given that this one's dead,
Wait,
that won't
fuck.
be blocking my shot, will it?
Oh, it's a...
Sorry, which one?
That one being
Oh
dead
no,
won't be
it's
blocking it anyway,
no,
will
it's
it?
on the floor. It's on the floor, so don't worry about it. It's
Sweet.
not.
Alright, longbow coming in again.
Okay.
15 to hit.
What was that? 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just hits.
Or...
So give me some damage.
7 again.
7. Excellent. So
At least someone's
so there.
rolling well.
So this time your arrow hits centre mass, forcing the gnoll to stagger a little bit. It's still up, but it's looking pretty bad now. Anything else, or is that you?
I might back up just a little bit. I'll chill out over here. But yes, that's me.
No problem. I mean, if you're using your bow, you've got plenty of range. Make sure you are knocking these arrows off, though.
Have been.
Right, Maeve, followed by Duba, and then Nameless.
Is this a bush or a tree?
I would say that's a bush.
After. Or there rather than center. Seeing as I've got a pretty clear straight run straight for this one, I'm going to yet again, like, almost juggling my hands quickly and then hook another one. So that's another firebolt.
Okay.
That's a 15 on the die, so a dirty 20.
That hits.
1d10. It's free.
You did
I'm just having fun juggling.
You did 3.
I did 3 damage.
Okay. Well, at least it's into double digits now. The damage it's taken. So this time, you juggle your little firebolt, showing off, pointing at that gnoll. Again, it doesn't quite hit its square on. It grazes its leg. It sort of like yelps, looks down at its smouldering fur, and then looks directly towards you.
Duck back behind Rory. Good. Sat behind Rory.
Dubai, in the meantime, is going to try and attack the one in the centre again with his axe. That die just rolled a 2 again, so that's a miss from Duba.
You need another
You guys
d20
doing
down.
well.
Oh, is it? Once.
Once.
But, so
Bananas.
he swings his great axe, and with it being engaged in combat with 3 people, it's dodging and weaving, living up to its Muhammad Ali moniker, and it just gets out of the way. That brings us to Nameless with Lilith on deck.
Well, I'm gonna turn and smack that one that hit me.
Oh, the one that's the green one.
Mm-hmm. $18.
18 definitely hits.
$5.
5 points of damage, excellent. Okay, so this one now is it's looking pretty bad. But it's still up. It growls at you, baring its teeth as it takes the damage. Is that you?
Yeah.
Right, okay, Lilith, you're up. Callie, you're on deck.
Firebolt!
Fireball against
Firebolt!
the
This
one with the
way.
green. Okay.
Yep,
Give me an
that
attack
one.
roll.
So, I am not going to do the other dice because that one was rubbish. It gave me a 2 last time. That's 15!
That hits.
I got 8.
8 damage. Go on, this is, I think, your first kill, so I'll let you describe it yourself.
So, it hits square in the chest, knocking him back, and then his fur goes and yeah, he goes up in flames.
Excellent. So he drops to the ground. You've got the smell of burnt dog hair
Yay.
filling the air
Just
around
what we
this
wanted.
group. Well done.
Yeah,
So that
finally.
brings us to Callie with Rory on deck.
Okay.
One more left.
Well, come on, dice, cooperate. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to hit him with my sword again.
Okay, give me an attack roll, please.
There we go. 21.
Woo.
21's gonna hit.
Alright, so it's a 1d8 plus 2. Are you on? No, that's not. Once I, grab the correct die. Six damage.
6 damage. How would you
Yes.
like to end this null?
Well, fed up after just missing twice. Just alright, I'm gonna hit this guy. And I just swing. I connect with the neck, and head just goes. And it's gone. It just goes, whee!
Yay!
And his body just lingers for a minute and then just drops.
Excellent.
Yep.
Alright, okay, that's the end of combat. So I will load up a different map. Just get us out of there. Take that. So, is there anything you want to do before moving on?
Should we take
That's
these guys? Should we take these guys here too?
Let's see if there's a
You never
bounty
know.
for them. We could make potions of speed out of them. Wink, wink.
For the Baldur's Gate 3 players out there.
Easy
Not
goal.
in this game. Knowles don't run potions.
This game, they're like 50,000. In this game, they're like 50,000 gold.
Nah, they're not that expensive.
It's still expensive.
Yeah. Okay, so if you want to harvest the ears, whoever's doing it can make a survival check, and if you've got help, do it with advantage. I'd suggest picking the person with the highest survival skill.
I've got +5.
Hang on, I think I'm doing quite well. I'm +3.
I'll do it, and I'll spam guidance. Itas,
So,
if you're there.
Yeah.
It sounds
Yep.
like you're being so needy. Go away. There's enough for one day.
It's like, no,
Yes, can you
I
hear
need you.
me?
Whole point, really, isn't it? Imagine a god that didn't answer anything. Right,
Wow.
20.
20, excellent. Right, so you harvest the E as well. Are you taking left and right, or just one?
All of them.
All of them. Okay, so you collect 3 left, 3 right ears.
Okay, I'll put that in my notes.
Okay. So after spending, let's say about 10 minutes sorting that out, you set off again. You head back to the road. Doesn't take too long before you're on the main road back towards Bridge City. You travel for 5 miles, which is going to be about an hour and a half, depending on how fast you're traveling. About an hour and 20. And you approach the place where you spotted the tower before. You want to investigate it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So you head off the road and you see in front of you the remains of an old, what looks to be a watchtower. It's been partially hidden. The front door to the place is slightly ajar. There's vines and weeds growing up the side of the building. As you look up, you see that the first floor is half demolished, and there's nothing remaining of any floor above that. The rubble can be seen towards the right-hand side of the tower as you're looking at it. The ground floor seems to be intact. There's no map for this, it's all theatre of the mind.
There's a grave here, isn't there?
Yeah, it was someone's wife.
Should we knock? Is there a door?
Yes,
yeah, but
there
it's
is a
open
door.
already.
Yeah, there's
It's open.
Sorry. It's slightly ajar. It's an old door. The place looks like it's not been seen activity for a good number of years.
I'll walk up to the door and see if the lock's been busted open.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit crisscrossed on the floor, sort of like around, casting a. Oh.
All right.
And
Rory,
that.
give me an investigation check.
If that's guide me.
I almost look like a little child just literally drawing finger painting in the soil
Investigation.
on the ground.
Oof. 9.
9. Okay, so as you examine the lock on the door, it looks like it has been broken, but it's more due to time and exposure. It looks like it's rusted right through, and eventually the door's been slightly pushed open either through the wind or through the encroaching vegetation.
Okay. Well, I'll try to push the door open then.
As you push the door open, it's a little stiff. It doesn't like it's moved in a long time, and the hinges are rusty. It squeaks. It opens up, and you can see, as you look inside, the ground floor. It looks as though it's been sacked at some point in the past. As you look in, all that you can see is what appears to be a desk and a broken chair.
Okay.
As you look into the room, though, you do see that there is a spiral staircase in the back leading up, and you see what looks to be a trapdoor in the floor next to the stairs.
Okay. Can I check the desk?
Yeah.
I'll go in with him, by the way.
So, you're gonna go and check the desk. How are you checking it? You're just looking at it, or you're gonna? There are a couple of drawers.
I'm gonna have a look at what's on top, probably just detritus, right?
Yeah.
I'll see the drawers if they're locked or open.
Okay. The top drawer does appear to be locked. The drawer underneath is open, but there's nothing in it.
Okay. I've got a locked drawer here.
Is anyone
Can I
good with locks?
Nope.
I come over to it and take my dagger out and try to like shove it in the crack and twist it. Pop the lock.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
22.
22. Okay, so you stick your dagger in, and you force the drawer open. I need Rory and you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Wrapped.
Or it's a mimic.
It's probably a mimic.
8.
21.
8 and a 21. Right. Okay. So as you force the lock open, you hear this. You hear a crack and then a hiss, and then you're stunned to see a spray of acid coming out from where this where the lock was on the drawer. Rory, you take 8 points of acid damage, and Nameless, you take 4 as you get
Ouchie.
sprayed.
Good.
Yeah. Can I try and get the acid off me?
Yeah, absolutely. It's not something that's going to linger. It kind of like evaporates off, so it's not going to cause lasting damage. Don't worry
I
about
guess
it.
we should have checked for traps.
Hmm.
Even on something as old as this.
It's not like I haven't warned you several times about checking for traps. Okay, but the drawer's open. Inside the drawer, there's a small leather pouch that looks like it's rotting through.
Okay.
And as the drawer's open, you can sort of see catching in the limited light glints of something coming from the inside the leather pouch, where through the holes that are starting to rot in it.
Okay. I pick up the leather pouch and have a look inside.
Okay, so as you pick it up, it starts to fall apart, revealing 7 gems.
Hmm.
There are 2 diamonds, 3 emeralds, and 2 rubies. Pop out into your hand.
Oh. By Ithas. We've got enough money to buy the Goondocks.
They will need to be appraised. If anybody's got identify, you can probably identify and get them how much they're worth. Also, in the back of the drawer, you see a small wooden box.
Check it for traps.
I wonder why.
Make an investigation check.
How long's all this
Okay.
taken so far?
I'd say about 2-3 minutes. at the
Okay.
moment.
I'm praying to Ithas. Please guide me. I don't want any more acid.
I see.
Investigation. Right. So that's 12.
12. Right, okay. So you look over the box. Doesn't appear to be trapped, and there doesn't appear to be a lock on it either.
Okay. Does that have a hint?
The knight steps backwards as he tries to open the box.
It does have a hinge, yes.
Yeah.
So it does have a lid.
every-
that hinges open.
Yeah, I say to everyone, stand back.
I'm still
already
outside
at
scribbling.
that.
I get a stick and I open the lid with a stick from far away.
Even though you've given it a thorough investigation, you don't trust your own eyes. So
No.
as you open it up, the lid flaps open. Nothing happens. But what you do see on the inside of this is almost like a velvet inlay. Again, it's kind of started to rot away. And inside, you see a small glass sphere.
Ooh. Might be useful.
Yeah, it's one of those palantos.
Plantos.
Yeah, a palanto.
It weighs about a pound as you pick it up.
A pound.
Yeah.
How big is it?
It's kind of like. Sorry, banging my mic. It's kind of like palm-sized.
Oh, like a snow globe.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, I'll put that in the bag of holding.
Packed it up, haven't I?
You packed it up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're. Okay. So you put that in your bag of holding. Make sure you make a note of that.
Just a sphere. Around, like a crystal
A,
sphere.
a small glass sphere
Or glass sphere.
that weighs about a pound.
Okay, hang on. Everyone else can be doing stuff while I do that.
Okay. Anybody
Can
else?
I
wanna do
head
anything?
over to this? Can I head over to that spiral staircase? I want to check, one, whether it's strong enough for us to head up, and two, whether there's like any storage or anything underneath it.
Absolutely. So, as you walk over to the spiral staircase, you see that it's made of stone. It does seem like it's still secure, but there are like vines and stuff that are actually growing down the staircase that's coming in from upstairs. So at the top it might be a bit difficult. Unless you go up, you won't really know.
I'll head up. If everyone else wants to do things on the ground floor, though, they can.
Oh, okay. So, as you go up the stairs, you see that this room is half collapsed. There's detritus and remains of like an old ceiling all over the floor. 3/4 of the walls are missing. But what you can clearly see about this room is that it was a bedroom at some point. There is the remains of a bed still there. It's quite a large bed, so it's not a single person. Next to the bed is a cabinet. On the wall behind the bed is a faded painting of a man and a woman.
Can we still tell what race they are?
Make an investigation check.
And I'm gonna see what my investigation's probably.
Still
Not bad.
finger painting.
I see nothing because I got a nat 1.
A natural one. Yeah, it's really hard to tell. I mean, the paint's flaking and stuff, but you can clearly see that one's wearing male dress and one's wearing female dress. Other than that, the paint's flaking off and there's no features.
I guess it's the wife who's buried outside and the husband.
Maybe.
Yeah. Or yes, the if you remember, the grave said "my darling wife" on it, but there was no name.
Could you remind me of the gemstones, please?
Yes, they were 2 diamonds, 3 emeralds, and 2 rubies. So there's 7 in
Okay.
total.
3 emeralds and 2 rubies.
In this master bedroom, I've got 2 things I want to know. One is have I got any way of telling what might have caused the collapse? Whether it was,
Let's have a look at your character sheet. I want to see what you prefer. Before we go into that. I'm knocking everything.
You're proficient in hitting things.
Yes, apparently.
I love the noise it makes.
Right.
Right, okay. It'll just have to be a standard investigation check for you.
Okay.
Excuse me.
11.
11. Okay, whatever caused this happened a long time ago. It was, judging by the amount of growth, and as you examine the walls on the interior, you can see like there's like a slimy moss almost growing all over it now. It's got to be at least 20 plus years. As you kick around bits on the floor and scrape back some of the moss on the walls, you think that you see evidence of some sort of fire. There's definitely sort of like a charcoaly, soot on the wall.
Alright, and the other thing was investigate the cabinet and check it for traps.
Okay. Check it for traps. Investigation check.
Would you like some guidance?
Yes.
So has everyone piled up the stairs now?
Oh, I thought Rick was still down.
I'm
Rory was still downstairs.
outside.
Yeah, I'm still out.
Oh yeah.
I
Shut up.
You're
So I
on
just
your
scout
own.
down the stairs. I'm checking for traps, and I just say, "Here, guidance."
I just go, yeah.
Any help from
yeah.
Ithos?
Rory runs up and he touches her on the shoulder lightly. Says, "Apologies, touch is needed."
I thought you were going to poop
so
her
what
on
does
the nose
guidance-
or something. Guidance! And roll back downstairs.
What if
So
you
what
had
does
the
guidance
same
actually do?
across the face?
It adds a D4 to the roll.
Good. I'm
It's
gonna
like a
need
mini
that.
bless.
Yeah,
So
it's very
with the
useful.
guidance, another 11.
11. The cabinet doesn't appear to be trapped.
I give you my stick.
It's a good stick.
Very good
Oh.
stick.
I'm going to roll my eyes at Rory and just open the damn cabinet.
Okay.
And I'll probably die, but it's fine.
As you open the cabinet slowly, you think you hear a click.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And nothing
Could have
happens.
taken
It's
a
just a
stick. I'm
rusty
sorry,
hinge.
Rory.
It's just a rusty hinge. Inside the cabinet, though, you do see the only things that are left in there is a pair of gold rings. So there are
Alright,
2
I
gold
will-
rings.
Pick those up. Do they have an insignia on them or anything?
No, they're just plain sort of thin gold rings.
Quite a plain ring, really.
How many minutes now?
What's this? Something in Elvish on it.
About 7.
7. Okay.
Why?
Alright, I'll head.
I'm doing.
If
I'm
Rory's
doing
happy,
a
I'll
ritual.
head back downstairs.
Yeah. With
Okay,
the ruins of the bed.
Anybody else doing anything?
Is there a bed
can
there?
I- You go first.
There is a bed
I
there,
was
but
good.
it's falling apart.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Callista.
I was gonna go check out the trapdoor.
Okay. So you walk over to the trapdoor. Right, okay. Trapdoor it's old, it's got a bit of crap on top of it, but moving it, there doesn't appear to be like a locking mechanism or anything on it.
It's just a door.
Just a trapdoor.
So, okay.
It's a trapped trapdoor.
Trap.
No.
Well,
Because
watching
he just said
my-
it's just a trapped door, he said.
watching my 2 companions getting sprayed in the face with essentially acid. I'm gonna check to make sure there's no traps.
Okay, so investigation check on the trapdoor.
19.
19, okay. The door does not appear to be trapped.
Yay!
The trapdoor is not
so
a trapped
I'm gonna-
trapdoor.
Okay, good. I like that.
Not a trapped door.
I'm gonna open the trap. I'm gonna open the trapdoor.
Okay, so you open it, it creaks. It takes a little bit of effort. Again,
Yeah.
being exposed to some of the elements, the hinges have rusted a little bit. But after a little bit of effort, you open this trapdoor and you see a stone staircase leading down. It's quite dark.
I'm gonna rely on my night vision and go down the stairs.
Okay. So you're descending the stairs to the next floor.
Mhm.
So as you journey down these stairs, your foot hits an exposed brick, and suddenly all the stairs forward, creating a sort of slide, leading directly down to an open hole. You've just triggered the trap because you didn't check the stairs for trap.
God damn
The
it!
door for the traps.
I'm still outside.
Um,
Still out. I'm still
I
out.
need you to give me. Where is it? A dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Okay.
Got a backup.
Oh, we're okay. 19.
19, you are okay. Fortunately, the DC on this was 17, so it's actually quite
Ooh.
high. So, as you start sliding, it catches you unawares, but as you get towards the bottom, you see this pit that's opened up with your night vision, or your dark vision. And you manage at the last second to just twist your body in a way that throws you clear of the pit as you get to the bottom.
That pit had spikes in it, didn't it?
No. But you can investigate the pit if you want.
Am I somewhere where like I can like stand now, or?
Yeah, you're just sort of off to the side. So this room down here is this seems a similar sort of size to the upstairs. So it's roomy. There's quite a lot of room to move about. There's just a 5 foot by 5 foot pit at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
Maybe let people know upstairs in case they come and follow you.
I kind of shout out like, watch your step, you guys. It's a little slippery.
Yeah, the stairs haven't returned to
Slide-ish?
normal.
Slide-ish and slippery. Cool.
So is it now a slide, not stairs?
It's
Yeah,
a
it's a
slide at the
slide.
moment, yeah. That leads directly into a pit.
Yeah, there's a giant pit down here.
What are you doing down there?
We're just hanging out. It's fun.
Well,
Great, we're having a good time. I want to. Let's see here. Do I have something for this? Hold on. No, I don't have something for this. I want to at least like investigate the pit to make sure there's like no spikes down there, or they're just gonna
Okay.
drop to their doom.
Give me an investigation check. Excuse
13.
me. 13. Okay, so as you approach the pit, you start to smell something really foul. It starts to burn your nostrils, and you look in and you see that the pit is filled with some sort of fluid about halfway up. Standing over it with the caustic smell, and it's making your eyes water, you realise that this is a pit full of acid.
They like acid here.
Like,
While she's
oh my god, where do you find this much acid?
doing that, can I like look around? I've got a rope in my backpack. Can I look around for something to anchor it to, or can I toss it to Nameless and Rory so we can pull her back up the slide?
I've got
Can
50
do.
foot of rope. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
So, looking around, you see that you could possibly tie it to the staircase. There
Just
is.
tie it to Duba.
I stand at the top of the
You could tie it to
stairs.
Duba, I suppose.
Yeah, tie it to Dubar, Rory, and Nameless.
Alright, I'll toss one end of the rope down the slide and I'll hand the other end to you three.
So as the rope goes down the slide, it does fall slightly into the pit. It's 50 foot of rope. And it
That's
starts
now 48.
burning the bottom of it.
It's now 48, yeah.
Charlie, while you're down there, what, are you doing anything else? Do I have a look around?
Yes, I do want to look around to see if there's
Right.
anything interesting down here.
With your dark vision, I'm not going to ask you to roll anything because you can see.
I can.
You see that, as you sort of look around in this dark, there is a set of shelves off to your... So if you're standing at the bottom of what is now the slide, off to your right there's a set of shelves sort of like over in the corner. This tower, by the way, I should have mentioned, is hexagonal, so it's not exactly round, so it does have corners. So just off to your right in front there's a set of shelves. Behind you, off to the side of the stairs, there appears to be the remains of some sort of broken lab equipment. In front of you, you see a chest Lying in front of the chest, face down, is the charred remains of a male body.
Check it for traps.
Not done yet.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say 10 minutes are up now.
Okay, so Lilith would probably see it. You know, I stand up and my eyes are now sort of like got a bit of a blue sort of glow tint to it. I go, I'm going in. Dip in.
I'm gonna take a few steps to the side and just be like, you think I'm the crazy one?
Alright, I'm not actually sure what you've cast, so...
Detect magic.
Oh, detect magic. Okay.
You think I'm the crazy one? No. They're crazy.
30
What's the
feet.
range on that? 30 feet?
And it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. So I can see magical auras and things.
The only thing that's kind of stand out or anything that magical that the party might have. So like bag of holding.
The bag of holding?
Rory's got a bag of
Okay.
holding. No, well, you might not have known that actually, but now you do because it is glowing.
Okay.
So, but
It's it's my man bag.
Jimbers.
It's a tote. Okay.
Beautiful. Has it got
So-
a nice pretty design on it?
he's walked off.
Well.
So whilst you come in and you're looking around, you don't see anything, at least on the first floor or the ground floor, that is magical. Callista, what do you want to do while you're down there? You see this body, you see a chest in the corner, you see these shelves.
It's got Steve Colbert on it.
Oh, alright.
Nice.
You do see on the top of these shelves, there does appear to be some sort of flask.
Ooh. The flask.
Drink it. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Chug.
No.
No. Well, I would first go over to I would go collect the flask.
Okay. So as you step further into the room, you get closer to the body and you get closer to the shelves. As you approach the body, you see like an ethereal glow come from around the corpse. As you turn to see where this light is coming from, you see the spirit of this man rise up from the body.
Did I see that through
Oh, jeez.
the door?
No, you won't see that because you're upstairs and it is blocked by the floor. You detect magic,
Okay.
and this is not magical.
Fair enough. That's why I was asking.
So
I'm just seeing dead people. It's fine.
the spirit turns to face you and says, "I suppose you've come for all my loot."
Not really. We were just exploring, and we wanted to find out if there was anything interesting in this castle or keep lookout area.
He
Excuse me.
Sneezes.
Bless you.
just one sec.
Gesundheit.
It's a horrible cold. I do apologise. So he seems to stop and think for a moment. Then he says, tilts his head and goes, "Well, perhaps you could help. Would you do me a favour? And I will show you how to open the chest."
I could try.
So, he looks a little bit at the floor and then up at you. My name is, or was, Remley Dorchev. I don't know if you've explored the grounds, but my wife is buried around the back of this tower. I would appreciate it if you could lay my body to rest next to hers.
I could do that.
If you grant me this favour, I will show you the combination. And he points to the chest, and there does appear to be some really complex looking lock on it.
With a flamethrower attached to it.
He looks towards the stairs and goes, "It appears you've triggered my trap."
I did.
And he walks over to the side of the stairs and then goes around to the back, and there is like a little alcove around the back of the stairs. And as you follow him, you see that there's a lever.
Pull the lever.
Right? He tries to grasp it and pull it, but his hand just passes straight through. And he goes, "I'm sorry, if you could."
I pull the lever.
You pull the lever, and as you do that, all the stairs go clunk, 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 and the pit closes up.
Yay, it's not the wrong lever!
And then he says, "If you push the lever to the left, it will lock it."
I push it to the left.
As you do, you hear another click. Now, if you can get my body out of here, I would appreciate it.
I pick up his body the best I can.
You see that it's been down here a little while.
Yeah.
Not long enough that it's completely turned to bone, but not far off.
So it smells gross, but
It smells gross. It's a bit soupy. And you see that the robes that he's wearing are all charred.
But are they intact enough to where, like, maybe I could, like, scoop them up with the robes and, like, drag them upstairs?
Can I come down and help her?
Does
I
she
will
need
say-
a bucket?
Maybe. No. I would say with Rory's help, you could probably get the body upstairs.
Okay. I
without
see.
too much
Anything-
soup.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, if either of you have got adventuring gear, you could roll it onto like a bedroll or something.
I don't think anybody's got a bedroll.
I mean, I do if you want mine.
Hang on.
Well,
Okay.
because I'm assuming you guys wouldn't have heard this conversation I had with the ghost guy.
I have a bedroll.
I don't.
I would see Rory and go, like, we need to put him next to his wife. That was his wish.
Right, let's lash into my bedroll with my rope and then carry the bedroll up the stairs.
Oh, that bedroll's going to be so gross.
You're
I'm
gonna wanna
hoping-
just throw it away.
I'm hoping Maeve can cast her cleanup spell on it.
Clean up crew.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Was
So,
it? Yeah.
You managed to collect the body and take it upstairs. In the meantime, whilst that's going on, Maeve, are you doing anything with your detect magic, or are you just how long does it last?
It lasts 10 minutes.
Right.
Was anybody still upstairs?
Me?
I would.
Vanera.
Okay.
Oh,
No, I'd come
Yes.
back to ground floor and just ruin my ropes for no reason. Yay.
so I'm
Oh, good.
literally just doing like a very quick sweep around the house. Obviously, I've had fun with this in the past. Just checking for different little bits and bats, different auras around the place. So I'll have a quick sort of run upstairs, have a look around. Go downstairs if anything piques my
Okay, so as you you run around this tower, trying to detect anything that's magical, you spend a bit of the spell's duration doing it. You don't come across any magical auras again, other than what magical items you guys are carrying.
And there's basement. What, if anything, do I not already know? Because obviously I didn't know a bag on Rory. Is there any other magical?
Yeah, Nameless's shield glows. Ballista's sword glows.
I have the staff.
Yeah. Lilith's staff glows. Vanera's bow glows. Rory's pendant is almost blinding when you look at it. His really holy symbol around his neck.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Obviously,
And Dubar's back. His actual skin on his back is glowing.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. There's nothing here for me, surely.
Okay. Yeah, so a good scout around. You don't see anything other than those. So now you know who's carrying magic stuff. But you don't know what they do.
And I'm guessing my sword not tied to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that goes with magic. It is mithril.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay, so you manage to you bring the body up and take it outside. You go around to the back. You gonna who's digging the grave and how are you doing it?
Dubar! Gotta get a dig in the hole.
Okay, he's
I'll help dig too.
okay. I'll let you roll rather than me do it for Dubar when he's not here. So make a survival check with advantage.
Not that Dubar would actually look.
Excuse me.
Yeah, magic.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Re-roll it. Was it that bad? Even with advantage?
To dig a hole?
Yes. I am
That's pretty
definitely
bad.
not a dwarf. 10.
Diggy diggy hole.
Diggy diggy hole.
Yay!
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole.
Yay!
Okay, so what you got?
10.
Oh, 10. I didn't hear you, sorry. Yeah, okay, so you... it takes a little longer than what you were hoping, but in about 20 minutes you managed to dig a hole. You put the bones in. And what remains of the soft tissue and his robes, and probably Rory's bedroll, unless he's going to try and clean it later.
We're going to, quote, drape the body with it.
Well, whilst
Because it would be awkward if we burned it next to his grave.
Whilst everybody's actually digging and pulling them out, I'll go around and just go doop, 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 with my prestidigitation.
While they're digging, can I go off and see if I can find any flowers?
Yeah, absolutely. So, go and make a... Oh, there isn't... yeah, so do a nature check. Something other than investigation or survival.
16.
16. Yeah, you managed to find some flowers. Sort of like wild forest flowers, temperate climate type stuff. I'm not good on names of flowers and stuff. So.
You'd probably find like black-eyed Susans and
Cornflower.
yeah.
Look, you managed to gather a decent bouquet.
Yeah, while they're digging, I'll just sit cross-legged up against a tree and I'll start weaving it into a kind of wreath. some
Can
description.
I look for some alchemy supplies in the area?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
So, you can descend. You descend the stairs because you heard about this broken lab down there, and you do find that in the back corner there is a smashed up alchemy lab.
Yay.
It looks like, with a little bit of with your alchemy experience looking at it, it looks like whatever caused the destruction of this place was centered here. Something's gone wrong.
Okay.
You do find some chemical compounds that are still in bottles that you can use for various alchemical potions or whatever. I'm not going to name what they are because that's too much detail. It's just you've
That's
got some
fine.
crafting supplies for alchemy.
Yay. That's what I need. Woohoo.
I mutter a prayer to Ithas as I do a ceremony to put his bones to rest.
So as you start doing the ceremony, the ghost turns to Callista and starts explaining how to open the chest down at the bottom. I'm not going to give you a description, he just tells you how to do it, and it's easy enough for you to remember. Excuse me. You do your prayer. Give me a religion check.
Once I've got what's it called?
21?
21.
Carnations.
Okay. So you mutter a good prayer to Ithas. I would like you, Rory, to now on your character sheet in the notes section, I want you to write faith, and I want you to put +2.
Okay.
Once he's finished with his ceremony, Vanera will just go and kneel by the grave and just touch the gravestone of the wife briefly and lay the wreath down that she's been making.
As the last shovelfuls of dirt go back on top, you see that the ghost of a man smiles faintly as his apparition starts to dissolve into nothingness. And you hear a faint thank you on the wind as he totally disappears. Going back downstairs, seeing as Callista, you now know how to open the chest. I take it you go down and open it.
Yes, I do.
As you go down, you still notice that there's a flask on the top shelf. You go over to the chest and have a look at what that peduncles. Right, okay. Inside the chest, you find 4 healing potions of greater quality and 3 regular ones. This is where you start thinking, if we'd investigated this place before we went killing the goblins, it might not have been that bad.
Oh well.
Well, what's the point in doing anything if you're not going to almost die doing something easy?
It wasn't that easy, but yeah, I get you. You taking the flask that's on the shelf too?
Yes.
Okay, so you reach up, you take that down. It appears to be made of metal. It's definitely not a drinking flask. As you turn it around, there's a faded label on it, and it says in common, Alchemist's Fire.
Black powder.
No, more like napalm.
Yeah, no.
Greek fire.
I don't think I would know this. I know nothing about alchemy.
No.
But I would go ask our resident alchemist friend. So I would go up to Lilith and just kind of hand her the bottle. I'm like, is this something you could use? Like, I don't know what it is.
I'm proficient in alchemy as well.
Wow. Where did you find this?
Over there on the shelf.
And you've got no idea what this is. Just checking. Just checking.
No, I don't. I mean, it has the word fire in it, so it's probably dangerous.
Yes, this is yeah, it goes boom.
Ooh. Okay.
It goes boom. So, here you go. Finders
Okay.
keepers. Don't drop it.
Lilith doesn't want no don't want none of that.
No, it's like no.
Right, so
Flask, don't drop.
what both Rory and Lilith would know is that this is like it's a sticky adhesive type fluid. That as soon as it's exposed to air, it immediately catches fire. Mechanically, as an action, you can throw it up to 20 feet. If it hits anything, it takes 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turns, whatever you hit with it. It does have the creature can get rid of it, but it requires a check. But it basically, whatever you throw it at, it sticks to and it starts burning.
And
So, is it safe to say our crispy friend got some of this on him?
maybe it doesn't look very nice.
I mean, this could come in handy if we're in a pinch.
Hmm?
Yeah.
I would say it needs to be a real pinch, because that's hard to make.
Yeah, it's like maybe like burning down that goblin cart.
Yay!
Anybody without magic can cast fireball, basically. Well, firebolt.
We might have to find something to pad this with so it doesn't accidentally drop and break.
You mean put it in the bag of holding?
I go over to Rory. Rory, you put this in your bag of in your bag. Would this be safe in there?
I think so, because it would be kept on the astral plane, basically.
I kind of hand. Will you put it in your bag?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I hand it to him.
Okay, so I've got alchemist fire in my bag.
One flask of. When you pull it out, make sure you don't grab it by the stopper.
Please.
Yep.
I ain't cleaning that shit up.
Right. Okay. You appear to have investigated the area, and there's nothing else of interest. It looks like quite a lot of it has either been burnt up or has been just rotted away.
So I'm gonna add.
Excuse me. Are we carrying on then?
Yeah.
I think so.
What's in the chest? What was in the chest?
It was the healing potion.
I have 3 regular healing potions and 4 healing potions of greater quality.
Okay.
That
Alright,
would
yeah,
I'm
let's
putting
head
it-
back.
Into my equipment now.
Would it be worth just maybe divvying them out instead?
do that when we get back. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's have a admin section.
Okay.
An admin moment.
Another good bit of admin.
So, you carry on up the road straight back to Bridge City. It takes you about another hour and a half. By the time you get to the gates of Dunhay, it is 6 o'clock.
And Maeve's been moaning for the last hour.
The sun's starting to go down. It is still winter, so shorter days. Sun's starting to set. It's twilight. Immediately upon your return, you do notice that there is now a visible presence of the Order of the Bridge as you walk through Dunay Town.
Oh.
Hmm.
Is that like the knights that protect the city kind of thing?
Yeah. So maybe the stallholder that you rescued before setting out on this did actually go and report it.
Hmm. I like it. Good.
So you head back to the Golden Dragon. I'm assuming for the night, if you want to do anything before we end the day, it is still Eleanor's day. So all the shops and everything are still shut. So if there's anything you want to do before we end the day and then move on to the next day.
Yep.
No, my guy is tired and burned. He just
Does
wants to
anybody-
eat, have a drink.
Rory
Is
is
any-
putting ointment on all the acid burns.
Does anybody tell me about the gems or jewels or anything, because they might need identifying?
Oh,
Nudge?
Oh, it's precious.
Yeah.
Let's give him yours.
That's fine. If you want to keep it to
Rory-
yourself, I can just cast identify. That's all.
No.
No, I'm not. Rory
You don't
pulls
want
out
Nora.
this small globe and says, "There is this curio."
Oh, that's sweet. I can take a look at it for a few minutes if you need to.
Yeah, it could be useful.
You're praising the gems as well.
Yeah, I'll take the
Yeah.
20 minutes to have a look at both.
Right, okay. So you do your ritual identify. 10 minutes is up. You see that the globe is something called a drift globe.
Useful.
It's very useful.
And you
Followed
get
you around.
you get the distinct impression that each of the gems is worth about 50 gold pieces each.
50 gold
That
each.
could be useful.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we've got some party loot then.
But
I will-
we won't be able to take them to the market until it's all open, though, will we?
What do you do with the gold rings? Did anybody pick those? Was it Vanera who picked those up?
I think
I picked
Vanera
them up. I had a plan for them.
Okay.
Possibly.
Who's gonna take the drift globe? Maybe like a human might be the best one to have it.
I mean, I could keep it safe in the bag, and if we need it, I can pull it out for those of
I
us who do
think-
not see well in the dark.
Yeah, because it was getting a little dark at the end there, and you guys were stumbling and tripping over all sorts of logs and crap.
Obviously, not eating enough carrots.
Carrots haven't got anything to do with eyesight. What are you on about?
As an alchemist, I know they do. They have.
As an arcanist,
Special magic
I'm pretty
about
sure
them.
they don't.
As an arsonist, did you say?
As an arcanist.
Oh.
I'm an arsonist too, but you've not seen that side of me yet.
There's a certain je ne sais quoi about a young, firm carrot.
Right. With that, I will end the day.
The knight just raises a brow real high looking at you.
So you all you get your meals, you go to bed, you have a rest. You can all hit the long rest buttons and get yourself back up to full health. And this is where we'll take a break because it's a good place to stop. And we'll be back in 5 or 10 minutes.
I've got my spell slots back.
Everyone on YouTube, we'll see you next week. Play nice, be good, have fun.
Are you trying to do it in Irish then?
No.